Hi everyone. I hope all of you guys are doing well. I, yeah, no makeup in the bed, laying down. This is how we're rolling today. Anyway, there's a couple of things that I was thinking about. Like, I think about things like after they happen, and I always ask my dad, like, what was that all about? It didn't make any sense for me to go there, like, and why on that day, you know, and and before, okay, I guess there was supposed to be a hit or something out on me or something. Um, when I pulled in, there was this young man with not even gonna say young man. I'm just gonna call him a male, a young male. Looked like he was acting like he was looking for a place to park or where his car was, but I don't know. It was kind of suspicious to me. And then um, when I came into the parking garage, there was a young male to the left of me, just looked like he was sitting there, but he was scared. You know, and I don't know if they thought they were going to do something or pretending to look like they were going to do something to put fear in my heart or whatever. Like my flesh gets a little suspicious, maybe a tidbit fearful, but my heart is like, bring it. Like my spirit is like, bring it. It's almost like my spirit's like, I dare you. And I it's just like I know that's my dad. But me being a female is like, get in the car, lock the doors, you know. But it's like, Ayana, you can't save yourself. It's me. I will knock them out. Like, mm-mm. But you carry in you, they tremble. And I'm like, oh, okay. Okay, daddy. That's, I'm just being honest. Like, and I don't know how many situations I've been in where, they were putting hits on me. I didn't know. I was smiling at them like, but I don't really care. They have to deal with it themselves. Whatever, at this point, I just keep going. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So, yeah. And, okay, so these these two males that I saw at the hotel, I have a feeling that he lied to me about the price. And the thing about it, I was going to say when we were getting in the elevator to go back down, I was going to say, the 10 Commandments is thou shalt not lie. I was going to say that, but I didn't say it. My dad was like, no, 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 just go and say thank you, whatever. Because they like to um, look at people. I guess my dad had those two males there because they are judgmental, you know, but, you know, they don't want to be judged themselves. You know what I mean? And they probably judge me by the color of my skin. Now, I don't know this. I'm just, you know, brainstorming, like just really trying to figure out what the deal was, you know. And then this male to the right of me was just like, oh, yeah, oh, jacuzzi and this and that, another thing, acting like he wasn't. But I felt the spirits of these males. But and like I said, I don't give these people around here the title of lady or gentleman or woman or man, because until they prove me to me otherwise, it's male or female, and whatever name they give me as their name, then I'll say their name. But uh, yeah, so whatever. My thing is, well, my dad's thing is a young. You don't worry about those things, you know. Just know I'm taking care of everything. Because I was like, well, Dad, why would I do all of that for that day? It was that day I had to be there for those two males and the one that came in on the side. I'm always a walking like test wherever I go. You know, it is what it is. Now, there is some other stuff that I want to talk about. Um, what was it? Oh, about you guys, you men who are coming out of Hollywood. If things are going wrong with your children, it's the baby mama. It's your wife who is who has who is doing who she was a witch. She was jealous, and what she pronounced on me is going to happen to you. Like I said maybe a couple of videos back, a wise wife builds her house, but a foolish one tears it down with her own hands. She had that cell phone burning up, her fingers burning up. Whatever she took part in is the reason why your children probably won't make it, especially the ones that are young, infants and stuff like that. As in my book, it said, I feel bad for the, the babies that are breastfed in that day. That the God brings His wrath on the earth. A lot of women giving labor for their children to be giving birth for their children to be destroyed. They're planning futures for their children, but their children will not see their future. So all these women who posting their birth and posting their round bellies and exposing their bellies and taking pictures of their kids kissing their belly and stuff like that, they ain't even gonna have food to feed the baby. My dad's gonna draw up the milk in their breasts and draw up the bank account from which they get money to feed their kids. It's going to be bad. So if you guys thought that, was it 2022, there was no milk, and then your grandma came and told you, oh, this is how you make milk out of condensed milk, da, 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 da. That's not even going to be on the shelf for you to make. There's going to be no stores for you to go to make it. It's going to be bad. America, there ain't no amount of storing up food. This has to happen, especially to the wicked witches of America. sons and daughters are going to be eliminated off the earth. Now, I don't know if this is Ozempic or it's just my dad making these Hollywood women look like skeletons. And the demons told them to take the Ozempic, and now they are Ozemp. Like they look like they can hula hoop through a Cheerio. Ariana, Zendaya, the the Osborne lady and her daughter, they must have took a shot, and my dad is like, shh, they can't eat, they don't have no appetite, and they don't know that they don't look good. They look like walking skeletons. It's not looking good. Because I think after 2020, everybody came out as fat, you know, and they were just sitting home eating. Okay, what are you going to do? Nobody wanted to show up on the screen fat or whatever. But now everything that people were doing for beauty to improve themselves, it's going to, I don't know. It's going to be opposite. Because it's all about yourself, your self image, what you want people to look at you as. And now you look in the mirror and you don't see, you think you look good. And I saw something also video of Kelly Rowland taking pictures, these seductive pictures. Now, I don't know what magazines put her pictures in there, but a lot of these photo shoots are for um, prostitution, escorts. They could play like, oh, they doing a photo shoot all they want, but that ain't it, player. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all of the time. My dad's gonna put you out there because nobody's making money. And these women, these females have to find a way to make some money for the household. Now, that basketball player that married a witch and had a baby by a witch, and now they're saying that he is, you know, his son is a girl, and he likes boys. I don't know if it's true or not, but I can't really say it's not. See what I'm saying? The way things are going, better wake up. Judah, wake up. Wake up. What? It's going to have to take getting hit to wake you guys up, I think. My dad has to slap you, like really slap you, to wake you up out of sin. To make you see that wearing them pants that tight like that, that's not okay. Dressing like a woman and you got big old muscles, that's not okay. Your pants are too tight. It looks crazy. This agenda, these demons got, oh, wake up, Judah. Wake up. And when I say Judah, I'm talking about brown females and brown males of America. Wake up. And I'm sure they're the clear people out there that are doing the same thing. They're not putting it too much out on Front Street as much as they're putting Judas stuff out there. Because Judah is the reason why the Gentiles mock me anyway. There's just too much jealousy, too much envy. Everybody want to be king and queen, and you're not ordained to be that. You're not ordained to be that. My God did not choose you to be above me. He just didn't. And I'm telling you the truth. I searched. I'm like, I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to see if somebody really gets what I'm saying or understands what I'm saying. Dad, just send them to me. And I could never, ever watch somebody on this phone that was like, without listening to him, hearing some kind of flaw. Like, I get into him like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But then oh, no. And it kept happening and kept happening. I mean, I started listening to certain people and I started watching their videos and I understood. I think I started to understand a little more than they. When they would say something, I'm like, I gotta tell them this because that's not right. Just then everybody, then I just started having more and more discernment about these people who are saying things, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say on a video, and I'm not gonna care what they say. But no one would come at me. But then my dad said, I protect you from the strife of tongues. Because he knew I get and then I wouldn't be able to focus on my. He said, don't be stoop down to queens don't fight with the public. You can't be stooping down and play with these. You gotta lead these people. You can't be fighting with them. They're ding dongs. They ding dong. Yeah, I'll push the button. Ding dong. Like, you can't be fighting with them. Then, if you fight with them, then the people that are sent to you will think it's okay to go back and forth with a peasant. And it's like, okay. I'm going to take care of them, the ones that you don't hear and you don't. I'm taking care of them because every tongue that rises up against you will be condemned. And I'm going to take care of it. I was like, all right, it's not your fight. All right, just do what I say. And that's what I do every day. Whether it's Ayana go to sleep today. And I think about, the pain that I'm in, the things that I go through, the things that are happening on my body. And I'm just like, Dad, there's really, I mean, if I take something, he'll let it work to take the headache up. But I know in my heart of hearts, I can't go to a man and ask him to heal me when I know that my dad is eventually going to heal my entire body. I know this. It can't, the pain won't stop until he completely stops. I can't go no chiropractor and let him like be doing all kinds of things to my body. I have to know in my heart of hearts, when I'm delivered, I'll be delivered. It is what it is. But when I am not feeling well in my body, it's because my dad's like, sit down. Get in bed. There's nothing for you to do today. Nowhere for you to go. And I think sometimes he's like, oh, so and so's planning to kill her and da da da. Let me send her right there. Like, why would you put me in the line of fire? Because they can't shoot. They can't get you. And I'm just going to frustrate their plans, you know? But I can't wait until the day where I don't have to be on the battleground anymore, you know? I don't have to use discernment anymore. I just could just be like, be me, be free, and enjoy myself. But I enjoy myself by myself, but I really know that I want to enjoy myself with people that love me and I love so much, and they just can't wait to enjoy my company for real, you know. And I will be your friend, like they're on the other side of the screen. Like I wish I could be there with you, you know, because they see me go through so much, and I appreciate those thoughts of your hearts that you know that you could be my friend, and you would be the best friend. Or the best son, or the best daughter that you would be to me. But I still have to go through it. I have to go all the way through it to the end, you know. But I'll meet you soon. I don't know. I might come on and make another video. There's just things that you guys gotta understand. What's done in the dark will come to light. And this is what made me help me see that Beyonce is Jezebel and Jay-Z is Ahab, the wimp. Because for some reason, she showed him, this is what I feel, she showed him, or her mother showed her about magic and stuff and voodoo and witchcraft, okay? And and she did a couple of things to Jay-Z, or showed him her magic or whatever, that she's a powerful bitch or whatever, and I can do all these things. And he was like intrigued by it. He was like, oh, okay, all right, you know. And so it was like, she's a goddess and he's a god. That's why he named himself Hove. Okay. So he became a warlock and she's a witch. And I saw a video of her coming towards him, like shaking her head, like, I'm about to go off. I'm about to go off. Like kind of like that. That's what the spirit was telling me. And she had a ponytail on her head, and she just whipped her hair around and then got up and was like in a whole different spirit. Like it was like she was saying, uh, the demon in me is about to go off. And then my dad was like, yep, that's her, Jezebel, in the flesh, from thousands of years ago. And you guys know how her life ended. And I remember having a dream going into my old apartment in Winding Woods, in the kitchen. And there's a wasp. It wasn't a bee, it was a wasp eating up her own, like killing her own hive of wasps, and was like mad at me. I'm like, I'm just a bee. Like, I was a queen bee, but I'm a bee, and she was a wasp, but she couldn't touch me. And I was thinking, is that Beyonce? And she was being used by Quincy. and that Gordy family or whatever of witches, you know, both of those family bloodlines are just, they all are no for me. So they're all in those witches. How weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. So I don't really dismiss anybody's claims about something that happened, goings on. And I believe that the picture of Michael and Diddy was not from like 2009. I believe that that party we walked in with that afro had to be in 2021 or 2022 or something for Halloween, whatever. But that's when he was um, still in the under witchcraft, and he was vulnerable to all of the Hollywood thing. I don't know what he partook in, and I don't naturally really care. Long as he knows now that, wow, he could look back and be like, ugh, you know. And those who turn right away, those are the ones that they're like, okay, for real. The men of Judah have said, okay, I'm out of here. This is right. And if you really think about it, all of the men in Hollywood, right, that from the tribe of Judah had women that were mixed or very light. Like Cat Williams said, if they were A celebrities, they were with a mixed woman or a mixed female or somebody really like light skinned mixed with something. It was Quincy's job to put the black males with somebody light, because I think his grandma was white or something like the witches, because they were jealous of the brown skinned woman. I mean, it would be. Let me tell you something. Denzel actually being with his wife still, if it's true, if she hasn't divorced him yet. Um, that's rare out in the front, out in the front forefront of Hollywood, being a whole brown Judah couple. You know, it's rare. His job was to mess up the the kill off the brown, like, as far as looking like you had money, making sure that they had a witch with them or a handler on them to make sure that that money, whatever they get, whatever fame or whatever, will not leave that cauldron of witches, that sect of, like, that their children would be next to be the actor or the actress or whatever, setting it up that way. That's why they all married into, you know, Jackson. I think Jermaine married Gordy's daughter, and I don't know who else, married to who what, but it's a connection. But I want to stop this video right here before it stops on me. And I want to give kisses before it stops. And I'll see you guys on the next video.